another rave sounding song. Here's another popular tune that's been done here live in the area that went over pretty well. Also, among the dance, trance, rave sounding, and rock, which isn't presented on this video, I do like ballads. Okay, now what I want to do in this particular part of the video is explain how I build a song. Okay, I'm going to give some examples of what's happening. Again, we know MIDI means musical instrument digital interface. And basically what that means is I'm bringing a sound from another keyboard into another keyboard. So for example, if I have this sound but I want to bring it down to this keyboard, I can do so with a MIDI patch bay. So then I can use this sound here, and the application for that is if I'm having a string sound but I want to bring in the arpeggiator sound, then I can do so by having the strings in the arpeggiator, and that's the application for that. Now, building the song, here's what's going to happen. I've got certain sounds. I have like a power guitar sound, the string sound which you just heard, the arpeggiator sound, but two ways. I've got an off, okay, and on. I also have a sound, and it's basically used as just a feel. This sound alone doesn't really add much or is used much unless you're using a techno type of sound. In this case, I'm going to use it as a fill. Okay, but it's not coming in right away. I'm going to fade it in. Okay, I'm going to use the Karma here for my drums. So this is what the beat is going to be. I have a QS61 over here, and that's going to be my string sound. I'm going to hold that as I have many pedals below me. I'm going to do so by using the pedal. So in different applications, as you see the demonstration, and the hands are free from the keyboard but the sound is continuing, it means one of two things. Either I've got a hold pedal or it's being latched. And let me explain latch. Latch means if I'm using an arpeggiator and it continues and I'm not using my hands, it's latched, meaning it will continue. Otherwise, if it's not latched, then it will only arpeggiate as my hands are on the keyboard, and then when I let off the keyboard, it will then cease to arpeggiate. It will stop the sound. So these are the examples of what's happening. So you understand what the keyboards are doing. Okay. Once you know what your keyboards are doing and how it's applied, then you're going into building a song. So here's an example. First of all, we'll get our drums going. So you see then, as you're building a song, how you're bringing different keyboards into the song, and that's just an introduction of a song. That's not the song itself. And there's different applications, as you'll see further, how we're MIDIing and using more than one keyboard in a song, and what application it has on why we have more than one keyboard, in this case 10. Okay? Another application is this. But first, a keyboard is a computer. It wouldn't work any other way. It's not an acoustic instrument. Being that it's a computer, now you can split keyboards. Meaning, at any particular place in the keyboard itself, you can split and have one sound in one place and one sound in another. In the Karma, as an example, we have this particular type of arpeggiating going on. Okay? But then there's one key that says, and that one key is the only key in this split that gives me that sound. Then in the lower part, we have the drums that come in for the percussion. Okay? So what I'm going to do in this particular illustration is this. The Karma carries a lot of this beginning introduction part and the drums. Now I have the QS62. Okay? It's also MIDI'd into the Yamaha to give a double sound. This is the Yamaha alone, and this is what the QS62 brought into it. Gives a little fuller sound, a little bit of effect, because this for the split keyboard, arpeggiating, and a multiple keyboard song building. So what I done was bring in this part later on, but notice how I let go and it stopped. Watch this again. See, it's not latched. That's the example of an arpeggiator that is not latched, because when I removed my hands from the keyboard, the sound ceased to play. Okay?